We're here with Keyshawn Davis. So Keyshawn, we see your shirt, DB3. What does that mean? Articulate that. What does that mean?
DB3, first of all, is Davis brothers. It's three of us, and our names are Keyshawn Davis, Kelvin Davis, and Keon Davis. My little brother Keon Davis, man, after our fight Saturday, Keon Davis Sunday is flying straight out to go to Germany to train at the Olympic camp for with all the Olympians that's going to Paris, man. Also, Kelvin Davis, he's fighting on the card with me this Saturday, so DB3 is definitely a brand, and we something to watch for sure.
So you talk about your brothers. Talk about the strength that you gained from your three other brothers. For real, it's like, I would say, like, it's our mentality that we all share, man. We all got that killer instinct. Like, we all got that I don't give a fuck instinct, you know what I'm saying? And it shows in the ring, you know what I'm saying? And just before the fights, we game plan, we study, we laugh and joke together. It's always great being with my brothers. Like, our bond is unbreakable. So where's that killer instinct? Where's that come from?
It come from my mother and our father. We were born with it, you know what I'm saying? That's just who we are. Like, that's our mother, for real. For our mother and our father, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we just born with it, and the boxing was the best route we could have chose, man, for sure.
So Saturday night, Madueno, talk about your opponent. What does he bring to the table?
He's bringing confidence to the table. He's bringing 28 knockouts to the table. And he's very confident that he's going to win this fight. And I love fighters like that, man. It's going to bring the best out of me. It's going to be a fan favorite fight. And when I get the knockout or just a very satisfying decision victory, you know what I'm saying, it's just going to bring my stock up higher and closer to that world title.
So where do you see yourself at this point? 10 fights at this point. Where do you see yourself?
I see myself the best at 135 right now, and I'm not just saying that. I really believe that. And each fight from now on, I'm going to just keep showing that. But just remember, I said this at 10-0, I'm the best at 135.
So speaking of being the best at 135, we saw Frank Martin, Tank Davis. What were your thoughts on that fight?
It was expected.
You expected that. You didn't expect anything different. Do you give Frank any credit for?
Hell yeah, that nigga Frank. Well, he's 17 fights. He just started boxing. He got the biggest. He fought the biggest fighter in boxing. Like, hats off to Frank. Like, shoot, he got his big break. Like, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So, but just the fight in general, it wasn't expected.
So we seen you and Frank. You guys had a little something going on.
I would love to fight Frank Martin. I'm pretty sure he's taking the rest of the year off though. But I would love to fight Frank Martin before the Tank fight. You know, everybody was expecting me and him to fight. Ain't nobody expect, you know, him and Tank to fight. But still to this day, I would love to fight Frank Martin. It'll be a great fight, and you know, the best man gonna win.
So we look at, again, 135-pound division. When do you get a title shot? When's the title shot happen for Keyshawn Davis?
Whenever Tyler Raymond put me in that title shot. You know, they could have lined me up with Teofimo instead of Steve Claggett. Maybe top of next year, whatever they want to do. But at this point, you know, I'm ranked number 3, and a lot of them sanction the body, so I'm right there on the edge. So I ain't really tripping off getting the title. I'm 10-0. Like, I got a whole career to get titles, undisputed, all that. I'm just, you know, enjoying every moment. Learning after every fight, so when I do get that title shot, I just look like a seasoned vet. Speaking of
Teofimo, we saw him last week against Claggett.
Yep.
What were your thoughts on that? How'd it look?
It was a good fight. Like, Claggett is a fighter that's gonna make fighters look ugly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Teo handled him how he's supposed to.
Okay, so we look at, again, 135. We look at Shakur Stevenson. It's a possibility maybe Tank Davis somewhere down the line. If that were to happen, how do you see it?
With who? Shakur and Tank?
Shakur and Tank, yeah.
Oh, I think Shakur outbox him. It's not going to be easy, but I think Shakur going to outbox him, and he's the bigger fighter as well. So, again, it's not going to be easy. Of course, like Tank and Shakur, they both great fighters. You know what I'm saying? But I just see Shakur edging them out, honestly.
Based on Lomachenko's age, Tank Davis being with another professional company, and how everything's going in a 135-pound division, when is it possible that you'll get a Tank Davis? Is it possible you'll get a Loma at any point in your career?
I mean, Tank fought Frank Martin. Like, Tank can fight me as well. Like, I will stop Frank Martin too. You know what I'm saying? Like Frank Martin, like I said before, Tank and Frank fought. They would talk about me and Frank.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if Tank can fight Frank Martin, Tank damn sure can fight me as well.
So what happened Saturday night? What kind of performance you put on?
A Pedraza performance.
Okay.
Since everybody want to talk about that performance, I'm gonna put in the same type of performance. I'm not. I'm putting a better performance than that because I got better, and I'm gonna just show that again. Like every fight, I'm gonna show like I'm the best at 135, and y'all gonna see it for yourself.
What round?
You gonna see.